Level 1. The Lollipop Bargain. You are 10 years old. Mountain View, California. Mid-1960s. 4th grade. You throw firecrackers under a teacher's chair. You let a snake loose in the classroom. The principal splits you from your one partner in crime and drops you in Mrs. Imogene Hill's room. The smell is chalk dust and pencil shavings. She sizes you up in a month. She hands you a math workbook. Finish it at home, she says. Score 80% and I'll buy you a lollipop and $5. You finish it in 2 days. She gives you a camera kit instead. Something unlocks. You will say later you'd have ended up in jail without her. For now, you're just a restless kid who found out that someone, finally, was paying attention. It won't be the last time you test whether the world will meet your terms. Level 2. The cold call. You are 12. You need parts for a frequency counter. You open the phone book. You find a home number for Bill Hewlett, co-founder of Hewlett-Packard, and you dial it yourself. He picks up. 20 minutes pass. He laughs, talks transistors with you, agrees to ship the parts. Then he offers you a summer job on the HP assembly line. You take it. You learn the lesson underneath the lesson. Most people never pick up the phone. Most people never ask. You start asking for everything after that. Doors that should stay shut start opening anyway. You don't know yet how many rooms you'll walk into uninvited before this is over. Level 3. The Blue Box. You are 16. An Esquire article describes a way to fake the tones that control the phone network. Your friend Steve Wozniak builds the device. He wants a prank. You want a business. You round up parts, you set the price, $150 a unit, and you start selling them to college kids. You and Woz split roughly 200 units worth of profit. Then it turns dark fast. A buyer in a Sunnyvale parking lot pulls a gun outside a pizza parlor and takes the box for nothing. You shut it down. But you already know something Woz doesn't fully grasp yet. His circuits are worth more sold than played with. You will use that lesson on him again, and he won't find out for 10 years. Level 4. The Night Shift. You are 19. Atari hires you in 1974 after you refuse to leave the lobby. Chief engineer Al Alcorn gives you the job just to get rid of you. Your coworkers complain about the smell. You've decided a fruitarian diet means you don't need to shower. Alcorn solves it by burying you on the night shift, alone under fluorescent light and the hum of prototype cabinets. Nolan Bushnell asks for a single-player Pong. You can't build the circuit yourself, so you quietly bring in Wozniak. Promise him half of whatever Atari pays. He works 4 straight nights, strips 50 chips out of the design. Atari pays you $5,000 for it. You tell Woz it was $700. He takes his $350 and thanks you for it. You keep the rest. He won't learn the truth for a decade. Level 5. The Sugar Water Pitch. You are 28. It's 1983. The Apple Lisa has just launched at $9,995, crippled by unreliable drives and a processor too weak for its own operating system. It will sell in the tens of thousands, not millions. You need an adult in the room, so you go after PepsiCo's president, John Scully. Do you want to sell sugared water the rest of your life, you ask him, or come change the world? He says yes. You hand him the keys to run the company you built. You don't yet know you've just recruited the man who will vote you out of it. Level 6. The Boardroom Coup. You are 30. Macintosh sales are sliding through late 1984. You blame Scully's price hikes, his ad budgets, his caution. In April 1985, you go to the board and try to have him removed. They stall. You try to organize a coup while he's away in China. Someone warns him. He cancels his trip. On May 24th, 1985, he stands in front of the board and makes them choose. Him or you. Vertical blinds cut the office light into hard lines. The room is cold with air conditioning and unspoken math. The board votes for Scully. You're stripped of the Macintosh division. You sell almost all your shares and walk off the Cupertino campus you built. By September, you've resigned outright. You're going to build something to prove them wrong. Level 7, the wilderness. You are 31. Your new company, Next, unveils its computer in October 1988. A 1-foot magnesium cube with corners so precise, the custom molds cost $650,000. It costs $9,999, and it has no color screen. Business ignores it. Meanwhile, side bet you barely think twice about, $10 million for George Lucas's computer graphics division, renamed Pixar, bleeds cash for years. You write personal checks to cover payroll. By 1991, you've sunk $50 million of your own money into a studio that hasn't made anything anyone's seen. Next is failing in plain sight. Pixar is failing quietly. You don't know which one, if either, is about to make you a billionaire. Level 8, the windfall. You are 40. Toy Story opens November 22nd, 1995. It pulls in $30 million in one weekend, $362 million worldwide before it's done. 8 days later, you take Pixar public. Underwriters want $14 a share. You insist on $22. The stock opens at $47 and closes at $39. A 9-year-old studio is suddenly worth $1.5 billion, and your 80% stake makes you a billionaire overnight. You didn't build this company to sell computers. You built the leverage you need to walk back into the one that threw you out. Level 9, the Garden Court Shootout. You are 41. Apple's own operating system project has collapsed. CEO Gil Amelio needs to buy someone else's. 2 options, BIOS or your next step. On December 10, 1996, both sides present in an upstairs room at the Garden Court Hotel in Palo Alto, rain streaking the windows. Your rival's team walks in with no slides and no urgency, certain they've already won. You walk in with engineers and a live demo, 4 video streams running at once without dropping a frame. And you sketch flowcharts on the whiteboard like a man who never left. 10 days later, Apple announces it's buying Next for $400 million. You're going back to the campus you were marched out of 11 years ago. Level 10, the return. You are 42. By June 1997, you've quietly sold 1.5 million Apple shares, driving the stock to a 12-year low. The board finally removes Amelio. You take over as interim CEO and cancel 70% of the company's projects on a whiteboard matrix. Pro, consumer, desktop, portable. 4 machines, nothing else. To keep the company solvent, you cut a deal with the one man Apple loyalists hate most. At Macworld Boston, August 6, 1997, Bill Gates' face fills a giant screen behind you, announcing a $150 million investment. The crowd gasps and boos. You stand there and take it, because the money keeps the lights on. You have the company back. Now, you have to give it a reason to exist again. Level 11, the digital hub. You are 43 to 46. May 1998, the iMac launches, a translucent teardrop shell in Bondi blue. No floppy drive, built entirely around a new standard called USB. It sells over 6 million units. 3 years later, October 23, 2001, you unveil the iPod, a 5-gigabyte drive and a scroll wheel. 1,000 songs in your pocket for $399. Paired with the iTunes Store 2 years after that, you get people paying 99 cents a song instead of stealing whole albums. The machines are selling. The brand is becoming a religion. You're already thinking about the next hub, the one that fits in a pocket. Level 12, the golden path. You are 51. January 9th, 2007, Moscone Center. Behind the curtain, the prototype iPhones crash constantly. Dropped calls, frozen screens, dead Wi-Fi. Your engineers build you a golden path, a precise sequence of taps you cannot deviate from, or the whole thing locks up in front of the world. Backstage, a row of engineers take a shot of whiskey every time you clear a step without a crash. The demo phone is rigged to always show 5 bars, no matter what it's actually getting. 90 minutes later, you walk off stage to applause that doesn't know how close it came to catastrophe. The iPhone will remake how billions of people live. But behind you, a different bill is coming due. A stock option scandal under investigation, and workers half a world away in a Shenzhen factory assembling the casings are starting to jump from the dormitory roofs. You call it a factory, not a sweatshop, and move on. Level 13. Oh, wow. You are 48 when a CT scan first finds a lesion on your pancreas, a rare, slow-growing tumor, one of the survivable kinds. You refuse surgery for 9 months and try fruit juice and acupuncture instead. By the time you operate, in July 2004, it's already spread. You keep building anyway, secretly flying to Memphis for a liver transplant in 2009, to Switzerland for radiation treatment, back on stage every time you can stand. On October 5th, 2011, in a bedroom in Palo Alto with the afternoon light coming in through the orchard trees, you look at your sister, then your children, then your wife, and then past all of them into the middle distance. You say the same 2 words 3 times. A wow. 56 years earlier, a machinist built you a workbench in a garage so you'd learn to love making things with your hands. You spent your whole life turning that instinct into machines the entire world would carry. The tools are put down now. The workbench is empty. And now, you are history.